I make videos for individuals, not for groups. I care not for groups. My thoughts on groups are disparaging. So when I produce a video, it's talking to you, the individual. Now, whether you're sat in a group, it still doesn't matter. The same thing applies. I'm talking to the individual. And I'm appealing to the orphans, those that don't know their mother and father. So what does that mean? What does it even mean? Right, the mother is the Kundalini, and the father, well, that's something else entirely. And if you haven't had that internal experience, then you are an orphan. You are not known. I can't stress that clearly enough. Now, you can be as nice as you want. You can pick up rubbish and take it back to the people that produced it. You can help old ladies cross the road. You can give all your money to the poor. That will not help your consciousness. It's just another act. It's just another form of virtue signaling. I like to keep it real. Okay, I am nothing more than a messenger. Nothing more. So what's important is the individual that receives the message. I don't care if you like me, because it's bigger than that. I don't care about your validation. I don't care about such vanities. Now, people need to understand, right? What is Satan? Satan means adversary or opponent, and it's the opponent or it's adversarial to higher consciousness. So, if you have not tuned in to higher consciousness, you are, by default, satanic. In other words, you are adversarial. In other words, you are your own worst enemy. It's really that simple. Now, you can be as nice as you want. You can be a complete knob as well. It's still an act. It's just a vanity. Now, it's about being right or righteous, but within. It's about shifting the energy from down below to up high. So that happens within. So as far as the world's concerned, you could be the biggest knobhead that was ever born. But if you're known, who cares what the world thinks? In case you haven't realised this, World War III is already in full effect. It's depopulating the planet by injecting people with fear, propaganda, and anything else they can inject you with. Think of that what you will. Your DNA, deoxyribose nucleic acid. D means God, the Father. It's what creates you. DNA, the Word of God. Oxy. In ancient Hebrew, the ox was symbolic of power, righteousness, uprightness. Ribose, Rab, the teacher. And oxy is like the mother. So you've got the father, the mother, and now you've got the son. Nucleic, the nucleus. All three are in there, the Trinity. And the acid, the fire. You need to be born of the water and the fire. That's what that character Jesus said to Nicodemus. He said, Nicodemus, you need to be born again. Well, Nicodemus said to him, what do you mean I have to be born again? Do I have to go back into my mother's womb? He said, no, you need to be born. Well, you need to be reborn. Because he didn't know the truth. And it didn't know him. To be born of the water is the feminine energy, the kundalini, the clean cerebrospinal fluid that your brain swims in. And the fire is the shifting of the energy that burns off all the fucking chaff that you've inherited, all the things that other people have told you, all the stuff you tell yourself. But you shouldn't tell yourself anything. Yourself should be instructing you. Yourself is your consciousness, your awareness. That voice in your head is a fucking idiot. When people say to me, I meditate when I'm walking, shut the fuck up. That's not meditation. That's going for a walk, you dumb cunt. Meditation is to be still and know I am God. You are gods. Very forgetful gods, albeit, but you are gods nevertheless. But you need to know this. And how do you know something? You don't know something by reading a book. It's a fucking book. I could read a book about, bridge building, engineering. So I have all the knowledge, no experience. And if I've got no experience, it means I definitely have no fucking wisdom. Wisdom, wise, dom means master, wise master. Those ancient books, those ancient writings, they're guidebooks. And people sit there and they pick out a chapter or a verse. They've no idea what they're reading. If you're going to read it, then read the whole fucking thing. At least feed your mind. And then it can be revealed to you later when you tap into God consciousness. Otherwise it won't be given to you. And you'll be stumbling around in the dark and hopefully not leading others. You don't lead anybody. You just point them the way. And what's the way? Well, it's simple. Clean your fucking house and meditate. Cleaning your house, your body, allows the energy to move. It allows your body to function as it was designed to do so. Because you've inherited bad script from your parents, bad DNA. So give your body the chance to correct that. And meditation cleans your psychology, gets all the shit out. It allows your higher intelligence to come online to direct the music within, to direct the energy, to correct the Word of God, to correct your DNA. And if that's not online, it ain't going to happen, is it? Is it? So when I point out the obvious, because I say this all the time, clean your house, go within. And then people say, oh, I do meditate, I'll go for a walk. That's willful ignorance. And then they send me messages saying, oh, I'm disappointed in you. You're trying, you walk, you talk it, but you don't live it 100%. Listen here, you can't do it. Your consciousness can, but you, the ego, cannot do it. So this is what it means when the ego finally just gives up and says, right, to the spirit, do what you've got to do because I can't. I give up. And then it will be given to you. That's what it means to be open-minded. So you open your own mind. How do you do that? Meditation. You get rid of the voice in your head. You put it behind you. Get behind me, Satan. I've said the same thing over and over again. I've been saying it for years. And people say, I get questions like, oh, can you explain the I am? No, it's an experience. If I explain it to you, then you've just got knowledge. but no experience. Therefore, no fucking wisdom. Whilst World War III slowly ramps up, so does the Exodus. Because what was written thousands of years ago is happening now. Right fucking now. And whilst the world, the blind masses, look to the likes of Bill Gates, you know, William Gates, Will, I Am, and the Gates, oh, the gates of heaven, pearly gates, and his technology, technology, the word, no consciousness, soulless, dead. But he has an operating system called Windows. The world's a stage. But the wise will recognize it as a stage and will see the script unfolding as they are guided, as their consciousness is guided. That's the window. There, your pineal gland, that's the window. You clean your house, you meditate, and your higher self will come online. When the student is ready, the master will appear. But if you're going to walk around and lie to yourself, and whilst doing that, deceive others, that's fucking dangerous territory. And I'd be very careful. Well, you're not very nice, Danny. Could you not say this nicer? Listen, in my life, when I look at it and I consider all the things that happened to me and all the things that I've done and the people that were there, the best friends that I ever had are the ones that kicked my ass. The best friends that I ever had are the ones that use tough love. Those ones that whispered sweet nothings and petted my ego, they were worthless. Such people come and go. They're like farts in the wind. But the people that lifted you up whilst giving you a fucking good bollocking, the ones that lift you up whilst pointing out your own inadequacies, pointing out your errors, those people, man, those are real. I'm sick to death of all this fake. Sick of it. People don't even know what's real anymore. Stop fucking about. Stop fucking following white rabbits, chasing YouTube videos ad nauseum when you could be sat somewhere simply being still and going within. Meditation is fucking easy. You sit down, you shut your fucking eyes, and you turn your five senses inwards. So you listen to your breathing, you feel your lungs fill, your chest expand. You become aware of your heartbeat. That's meditation. And at some point, God shuts the door. In other words, the outside world gets shut out. But you're still conscious. And you can still see and hear, and you can receive. But if you don't do that, you'll receive nothing. Middle. It's where you meet in the middle. But if you're not prepared to do that, simple, excellent, you're literally being asked to do nothing, and people can't do it. Oh, I have to do something. How long do I have to do it for? As long as it fucking takes. Make it the most important thing you do. It promotes neural plasticity. If when all that old shit's being cleared out, those well-trodden paths that you've been walking continuously, all that shit gets wiped away. And then your brain has neural plasticity. And you use your brain in conjunction with your heart. And that will be revealed to you from within as an experience. And then you will learn how to do it consciously. It will be given to you for nothing. Well, how do I get that? By doing nothing, by simply being. This is why the greats, what was his name? Was it Pythagoras or Socrates or someone like that? He said, I know nothing. Meditation is nothing. But when there's nothing, your cup is empty. If a cup is empty, it can be filled. But no. Go for a walk in the park. Pick up everybody's rubbish and take it back. Help the old lady across the road. Help everyone else. Give money to the poor, as if money's ever helped the poor. Never has, never will. When Jesus talks about poverty, he's not talking about fucking money. He's talking about consciousness. And if your consciousness is lowly and little, you are in poverty. If you're known, you'll be known, and you'll be shown, and life will unfold before you. If you're not known, well, that will be down to you and nobody else. So take fucking responsibility for yourself, and stop fucking seeking it in others, and stop seeking validation. Somebody deleted their channel. Oh well. Because I pointed out the fucking obvious. Don't try to lead people. Just offer them instruction. It's up to them whether they take it or not. The last thing I want is fucking followers. I got a message and Jeremy said, I've deleted all my channels. They're yours now. Oh, what does that mean? Does that mean that you owned all your subscribers? What a disgusting thing to say. What a disgusting thing to think. The truth that is revealed to you will make you free. And if it's not revealed to you, you ain't free.